In sooth, I know not why I am so sad. It wearies me. You say it wearies you. But how I caught it, found it, or came by it, what stuff 'tis made of, whereof it is born, I am to learn.
Believe me, sir, had I such venture forth, the better part of my affections would be with my hopes abroad. I should be still plucking the grass to know where sits the wind. And every object that might make me fear misfortune to my ventures, out of doubt would make me sad.
My wind, cooling my broth, would blow me to an ague when I thought what harm a wind too great might do at sea. But tell not me. I know Antonio is sad to think upon his merchandise.
Believe me, no. I thank my fortune for it. My ventures are not in one bottom trusted. Therefore my merchandise makes me not sad.
Why, then you are in love.
Fie! Fie.
Not in love, neither. Then let us say you are sad because you are not merry. Here come Bassanio, Gratiano, and Lorenzo. Fare you well. We leave you now with better company. I would have stayed till I had made you merry. Good morrow, good gentlemen.
Good signors both. When shall we laugh? Say when.
You grow exceeding strange. Must it be so?
Dee-dum, we'll make our leisure to attend on yours.
You look not well, Signor Antonio. Believe me, you are marvellously changed.
I hold the world but as the world, Gratiano. A stage where every man must play a part, and mine a sad one.
Let me play the fool. With mirth and laughter let old wrinkles come. And let my liver rather heat with wine than my heart cool with mortifying groans. Why should a man whose blood is warm within sit like his grandsire cut in alabaster? Oh, I tell you what, Antonio, I love thee, and it is my love that speaks. There are a sort of men whose visages do cream and mantle like a standing pond, and do a wilful stillness entertain with purpose to be dressed in an opinion of wisdom, gravity, profound conceit, as who should say, I am Sir Oracle, and when I ope my lips, let no dog bark. Oh, my Antonio.
What?
Come, good Lorenzo. Very well, I'll end my exhortation after dinner.
Very well. I'll grow a talker for this gear.
Oh, thanks, your faith. The silence is only commendable. In a neat's tongue tried and a maid not vendible.
Gratiano speaks an infinite deal of nothing.
Well, tell me now what lady is the same that you today promised to tell me of.
It is not unknown to you, Antonio, how much I have disabled mine estate by something showing a more swelling port than my faint means would grant continuance. To you, Antonio, I owe the most, in money and in love.
I pray you, good Bassanio, let me know it. And if it stand, as you yourself still do, within the eye of honour, be assured, my purse, my person, my extremest means lie all unlocked to your occasions.
In my school days, when I had lost one shaft, I shot his fellow of the selfsame flight, the selfsame way, with more advised watch to find the other fourth. And by adventuring both, I oft found both. I urge this childhood proof because what follows is pure innocence. I owe you much, and like a willful youth, that which I owe is lost. But if you please to shoot another arrow, that self-way which...
You do me now more wrong in making question of my uttermost than if you had made waste of all I have. Then do but say to me what I should do.
In Belmont is a lady richly left, and she is fair, and fairer than that word, of wondrous virtues. And her name is Portia. Nor is the wide world ignorant of her worth, for the four winds blow in from every coast, renowned suitors come in quest of her. Oh, my Antonio, had I but the means to hold a rival place with one of them...
Thou know'st that all my fortunes are at sea. Neither have I money, nor commodity to raise a present sum. Therefore, go forth. Try what my credit can in Venice do. That shall be racked, even to the uttermost, to furnish thee to Belmont, to fair Portia. Go presently, inquire where money is. Huh?
By my troth, Nerissa, my little body is a-weary of this great world.
You would be, sweet madam, if your miseries were in the same abundance as your good fortunes are.
It's a good divine that follows his own instruction. Oh, I can easier teach 20 what more good to be done than be one of the 20 to follow mine own teaching. But this reasoning is not in the fashion to choose me a husband. Oh, me. The word choose. I may neither choose whom I would nor refuse whom I dislike. So is the will of a living daughter curbed by the will of a dead father.
Your father was ever virtuous, and holy men at their death have good inspirations. Therefore, the lottery he hath devised in these 3 chests of gold, silver, and lead, whereof who chooses his meaning chooses you, will no doubt never be chosen by any rightly, but one who you shall rightly love.
The brain may devise laws for the blood, but a hot temper leaps o'er a cold decree.
But what warmth is there in your affection towards any of these princely suitors that are already come? First, there is the Neapolitan prince.
Aye, there's a colt indeed. For he doth nothing but talk of his horse.
How say you by the French lord, Monsieur Le Bon?
God made him, therefore let him pass for a man. In truth, I know it is a sin to be a mocker, but he is every man in no man. If I should marry him, I should marry 20 husbands.
What say you then to Falconbridge, the young Baron of England?
You know I say nothing to him, for he understands not me nor I him. He hath neither Latin, French, nor Italian. He is a proper man's picture. But alas, who can converse with a dumb show?
How like you the young German, the Duke of Saxony's nephew?
Very vilely in the morning when he is sober, and most vilely in the afternoon when he's drunk.
If he should offer to choose, and choose the right casket, you should refuse to perform your father's will if you should refuse to accept him.
Therefore, for fear of the worst, I pray thee set a deep glass of Rhenish wine on the contrary casket. If the devil be within, and that temptation without, I know he will choose it. I will do anything, Nerissa, ere I will be married to a sponge.
You need not fear, lady, the having any of these lords.
They have acquainted me with their determinations, which are indeed to return to their homes and to trouble you no more with suit.
I am glad this parcel of wooers are so reasonable, for there is not one among them, but I dote on his very absence, and I pray God grant them a fair departure. If I live to be as old as Sibylla, I will die as chaste as Diana, unless I be obtained by the manner of my father's will.
Do you not remember, lady, in your father's time, a Venetian, a scholar and a soldier, that came hither in company of the Marquis de Montferrat?
Yes, it was Bassanio. As I think so is he called.
True, madam. He of all the men that ever my foolish eyes looked upon was the best deserving a fair lady.
I remember him well, and I remember him worthy of your praise.
The 4 strangers seek for you, madam, to take their leave. And as a forerunner come from the 5th, the Prince of Morocco, who brings word that the prince's master will be here tonight.
Come, Nerissa. Sirrah, go before. Whilst we shut the gate on one wooer, another knocks at the door.
3,000 ducats. Well,
I said for 3 months.
for 3 months.
Well, for the which, as I told you, Antonio shall be bound.
Antonio shall become bound. Well,
Well, may you stead me? Will you pleasure me?
Well, shall I know your answer?
3,000 ducats for 3 months, and Antonio bound.
Your answer to that?
Antonio is a good man.
Have you heard any imputation to the contrary?
Oh, no. My meaning in saying he is a good man is to have you understand me that he is sufficient. Yet his means are in supposition. He hath an argosy bound to Tripolis, another to the Indies. I understand, moreover, upon the Rialto, he hath a third at Mexico, a fourth for England, and other ventures he hath squandered abroad. But ships are but boards, sailors but men. There be land rats and water rats. Water thieves and land thieves. I mean pirates. And then there is the peril of waters, winds, and rocks, but the man is notwithstanding sufficient. 3,000 ducats. I think I may take his bond.
Be assured you may.
I will be assured I may. And that I may be assured, I will bethink me. May I speak with Antonio?
If it please you to dine with us.
Oh, yes, to smell pork, to eat of that habitation which your prophet, the Nazarite, conjured the devil into. I will buy with you, sell with you, walk with you, talk with you, and so following, but I will not eat with you, drink with you, nor pray with you. What news on the Rialto? Who is he comes here?
This is Signor Antonio.
Oh, like a fawning publican he looks. I hate him, for he is a Christian, but more, for that in low simplicity he lends out money gratis and brings down the rate of usance here with us in Venice. He hates our sacred nation. And he rails, even there where merchants most do congregate, on me, my bargains, and my well-won thrift, which he calls interest.
Shylock, do you hear?
Oh, I am debating of my present store, and by the near guess of my memory, I cannot instantly raise up the gross of full 3,000 ducats, but what of that? Tubal, a wealthy Hebrew of my tribe, will furnish me. How many months do you desire? Oh, first you fair. Good signor, your worship was the last man in our mouths.
Shylock. Albeit I neither lend nor borrow by taking nor by giving of excess, yet to supply the ripe wants of my friend, I'll break a custom. Is he yet possessed how much you would?
Aye, 3,000 ducats.
Yeah, and for 3 months.
Oh, for 3 months. I forgot. You told me so. Well then. Your bond, eh? Well, let me see. But here you, methought you said you neither lend nor borrow upon advantage.
I do never use it.
When Jacob grazed his uncle Laban's sheep, this Jacob from our holy Abraham was, as his wise mother wrote in his behalf, the third possessor. Aye, he was the third.
What of him? Did he take interest?
No, not take interest. Not as you would say, directly interest. Mark what Jacob did. When Laban and himself were compromised, that all the inlings which were streaked and pied, Senor,
Mark this, Bassanio, the devil can cite scripture for his purpose. An evil soul producing holy witness is like a villain with a smiling cheek, a goodly apple rotten at the heart. Oh, what a goodly outside falsehood hath.
3,000 ducats. 'Tis a good round sum. 3 months from 12. Well, let me see.
Well, Shylock, shall we be beholding to you?
Signor Antonio, many a time and oft in the Rialto you have rated me about my monies and my usances. Still have I borne it with a patient shrug, for sufferance is the badge of all our tribe. You call me misbeliever, cutthroat dog, and spat upon my Jewish gabardine, and all for use of that which is mine own. Well then, it now appears you need my help. Go to then. You come to me, you say, Shylock, we would have monies. You say so. You, that did void your room upon my beard, and foot me as you spurn a stranger curve your threshold, monies is your suit. What should I say to you? Should I not say had a dog money? Is it possible a cur can lend 3,000 ducats? Or shall I bend low, and in a bondman's key with bated breath and whispering humbleness say this, O fair sir, you spat on me on Wednesday last, you spurned me such a day, another time you called me dog, and for these courtesies I lend you thus much money.
I am as like to call thee so again, to spit on thee again, to spurn thee too. If thou wilt lend this money, lend it not as to thy friends, but lend it rather to thine enemy, who, if he break, thou mayst with better face exact the penalty.
Look how you storm. I would be friends with you and have your love. Forget the shames that you have stained me with. Supply your present wants, and take no doit of usance for my monies. And you not hear me? This is kind I offer.
This were kindness.
This kindness will I show. Go with me to a notary. Seal me there your single bond, and in a merry sport, if you repay me not in such a day, in such a place, such sum or sums as I expressed in the condition, let the forfeit be nominated for an equal pound of your fair flesh, to be cut off and taken in what part of your body pleaseth me.
Content and faith hath sealed to such a bond, and say there is much kindness in the Jew.
You shalt not seal to such a bond for me. I'll rather dwell in my necessity.
I fear not, man, I will not forfeit it. Within these 2 months, that's a month before this bond expires, I do expect return of thrice 3 times the value of this bond.
Oh, Father Abraham, what these Christians are, whose own hard dealings teaches them suspect the thoughts of others. I pray you, tell me this. If he should break his day, what should I gain by the exaction of the forfeiture? A pound of man's flesh taken from a man is not so estimable, profitable neither, as flesh of muttons, beefs, or goats. I say, to buy his favor, I extend this friendship. If he will take it, so. If not, adieu. And for my love, I pray you, wrong me not.
Yes, Shylock, I will seal unto this bond.
Then meet me forthwith at the notary. Give him direction for this merry bond. I will go and purse the docket straight. See to my house, left in the fearful guard of an unthrifty knave, and presently I'll be with you.
Ivy, gentle Jew. The Hebrew will turn Christian. He grows kind.
I like not fair terms in a villain's mind.
Oh, come on. In this there can be no dismay. My ship's come home a month before the day.
To be ruled by my conscience, I should stay with the Jew, my master, who, God bless the mark, is a kind of devil. I am a Jew, if I serve the Jew any longer. And as I've set up my rest to run away, so shall I not rest till I've run some ground.
Master, young man, you, I pray you, which is the way to master Jews?
Oh, heavens! This is my true begotten father, who being more than sand blind, high gravel blind, knows me not. I shall try confusions with him.
Master, young gentleman, I pray you, which is the way to master Jews?
Turn up with your right hand at the next turning, but at the next turning of all, turn on your left. Marry, at the very next turning, turn of no hand, but turn down indirectly to the Jew's house.
God's son, Jesus. It would be a hard way to hit. Can you tell me whether one Lancelot that dwells with him or no?
Talk you of Master Lancelot? Mark me now. Now will I raise the waters. Talk not of Master Lancelot, father, but the young gentleman is indeed deceased, or, as you would say in plain terms, gone to heaven.
Oh, God forbid.
The boy was my staff of my age. My very prop. Do I look like a cudgel or a hovel post? A staff or a prop? Do you not know me, father?
Look, sir, I am sand blind. I know you not.
Well, old man, I will tell you news of your son. Give me your blessing.
I cannot think you are my son.
Oh. Not sure what I shall think of that. But I am Lancelot, the Jew's man, and I am sure Marjorie, your wife, is my mother. Huh?
Her name is Marjorie indeed. I'll be sworn. If thou be Lancelot, thou art mine own flesh and blood. Lord, worship mighty be. What a beard hast thou got? Thou hast got more hair on thy chin than Dobbin, my fill horse, has on his tail.
It should seem then that Dobbin's tail grows backward, for I'm sure he had more hair of his tail than I had of my face when I last saw him.
Lord, how art thou changed? How dost thou and thy master agree?
Well,
I have brought him a present. How agree you now?
give him a present. Give him a halter. Father, I am glad you are come. Give me your present to one Master Bassanio, who indeed gives rare new liveries. If I serve not him, I'll run as far as God has any ground.
You may do so, but let it be so hasted that supper be ready at the farthest by 10 of the clock. Huh? See these letters delivered, put the liveries to making, and desire Graciano to come in on to my lodging.
To him, Father.
God bless your worship.
Gramercy, wouldst thou all with me?
Here's my son, sir, a poor boy.
Not a poor boy, sir, but a rich Jew's man. That would, sir, as my father shall specify.
I have here a dish of doves that I will bestow upon your worship, and so it is.
Oh! Indeed, the suit is impertinent to myself.
One speak for both. What would you?
Serve you, sir.
That is the very defect of the matter, sir.
Ah, I know thee well. Thou hast obtained thy suit
Shylock, thy master, spoke with me this day and hath preferred thee.
Thou hast the grace of God, sir.
Go, father, with thy son. Take leave of thy old master and inquire my lodging out.
Father, in. I'll take my leave of the Jew in a twinkling.
I pray thee, good Leonardo, think on this. These things being bought and orderly bestowed, return in haste, for I do feast tonight my best esteemed acquaintance. Hie thee, go!
My best endeavour shall be done here.
Signor Bassanio!
Graciano.
Hey, I have a suit to you.
You have obtained it.
You must not deny me. I must go with you to Belmont.
Why, then you must. But hear thee, Graciano, thou art too wild and too rude and bold of voice, parts that become thee happily enough. But where thou art not known, where there they show something too liberal, pray thee take pain to allay with some cold drops of modesty thy skipping spirit, lest with thy wild behaviour I may...
Signor Bassanio, hear me. If I do not put on a sober habit, talk with respect, and swear but now and then, wear prayer books in my pocket, look demurely, while grace is saying, sigh and say amen, use all the observance of civility, like one well studied in a sad ostent to please his grandam, never trust me more.
Well, we shall see your bearing.
No, but I bar tonight. You shall not gauge me by what we do tonight.
No, that were pity. I would entreat you rather to put on your boldest suit of mirth. I have some business.
Well, I'm Mr. Lorenzo and the rest, but we'll visit you at supper time.
Very well.
Datino.
Geh mal, kick du. Du schmutzig. Bist es noch einmal?
Wir machen nicht besser machen.
Du verdrehst mich. Was hat dein Mama zu deinem gesucht? Ah!
Zola. I am sorry thou wilt leave my father so. Our house is hell, and thou, a very devil, didst rob it of some taste of tediousness. But very well. I would not have my father see me and talk with thee. Take this letter to Lorenzo. Here is a ducat for thee.
Most beautiful pagan, most sweet Jew. If a Christian did not play the knave and get thee, I am much deceived.
Jessica!
But adieu.
Farewell, good Lancelot.
Jessica, was machst du?
If he have the condition of a saint and the complexion of a devil, I had rather he should shrive me than wive me.
Mislike me not for my complexion. The shadowed livery of the burnished sun, to whom I am a neighbour, and near bred. I tell thee, lady, this aspect of mine hath feared the valiant. By my love I swear, the best regarded virgins of our clime have loved it too. I would not change this hue, except to steal your thoughts, my gentle queen.
In terms of choice, I am not solely led by nice direction of a maiden's eyes. Besides, the lottery of my destiny bars me the right of voluntary choosing. But if my father had not scanted me, your self-renowned prince then stood as fair as any I have looked on yet for my affection.
Even for that, I thank you. Therefore, I pray you, lead me to the caskets to try my fortune. By this scimitar that slew the Sophie, and a Persian prince that won 3 fields of Sultan Suleiman, I would first stare the sternest eye that looked, pluck the young sucking cub from the she-bear, yea, mock the lion when it roars for prey. To win thee, lady,
You must take your chance and either not attempt to choose at all or swear before you choose. If you choose wrong, never to speak to lady afterward in way of marriage. Therefore be advised.
no will not. Come, bring me to my chance.
First, forward to the temple. After dinner, your hazard shall be made.
Good fortune, then, to make me blessed or cursed amongst men.
Friend, Lancelot, what's the news? And it shall please you to break up this. It shall seem to signify.
I know the hand. In faith, 'tis a fair hand. And whiter than the paper it writ on is the fair hand that writ.
Love news in faith.
By your leave, sir. Whither goest thou?
Marry. To bid my old master, the Jew, to sup tonight with my new master, the Christian.
Hold, here. Take this to Jessica. Oh, nay, we will slink away in supper time. Disguise us at my lodging and return all in an hour.
We've not made good preparation.
We've not spoken as yet of torchbearers.
'Tis vile unless it may be quaintly ordered.
And better in my mind, not undertook.
'Tis now but 4 o'clock. We have 6 hours to furnish us. Take this. Tell gentle Jessica, I'll not fail her. Speak it privately. So, gentlemen, will you prepare you for this mask tonight? I am provided of a torchbearer.
Aye, marry. We'll be gone about it straight.
Well, thou shalt see. Thy eyes shall be thy judge the difference of old Shylock and Bassanio. What, Jessica, thou shalt not gormandize, as thou hast done with me. What, Jessica, and sleep and snore and rend a pearl out.
Call you. What is your will?
I'm bid forth to supper, Jessica. There is some ill brewing toward my rest. There are my keys. But wherefore should I go? I'm not bid for love. They flatter me. But yet I'll go in hate to feed upon the prodigal Christian. Oh, Jessica. My girl. Herrsches Chayil Mimse, Vrachok mipnei micha, Botach bolev bahalo, Shalalo yesor.
Botach bolev bahalo, Shalalo yexor.
גמולה זכותו ולורו כל ימי חייך.
גמולה זכותו ולורו כל ימי חייך.
Look to my house. I'm right loath to go.
Beseech you, sir, go. My young master doth expect your reproach.
So do I his.
They have conspired together. I shall not say you shall see masks, but if you do, it was not for nothing that my nose fell a-bleeding on Black Monday last.
What? Are there masks? Hear you me, Jessica. Lock up my doors. And when you hear the drum and the vile squealing of the high-necked fife, clamber not you up to the casements then, nor thrust your head into the public street, to gaze on Christian fools with varnished faces, but you stop my house's ears. I mean my casements. Let not the sound of shell or foppery enter my sober house. By Jacob's staff I swear, I have no mind of feasting forth tonight. But I will go. Go you before me, sir, I say I will come.
I will go before. Sir. Mistress? Look out at window for all this. There will come a Christian by. Will be worth a Jewish eye.
And Lancelot, soon at supper thou shalt see Lorenzo, who is thy new master's guest. Give him this letter. Do it secretly.
Well, Jessica. Go in. Perhaps I will return immediately. Do as I bid you. You shut doors after you. Fast bind, fast.
Find.
A proverb never stale in thrifty mind.
Farewell. And if my fortune be not crossed, I have a father, you a daughter lost. Alack, what heinous sin is it in me to be ashamed to be my father's child? But though I am a daughter to his blood, I am not to his menace. Oh, Lorenzo, if thou keep promise, I shall end this strife. Become a Christian. And thy loving wife.
Lorenzo's hour is almost past.
This marvel he outdwells his hour, for lovers ever run before the clock.
Sweet friend, your patience for my long abode. Not I, but my affairs have made you wait.
My masters are very Jew. I'm famished in his service. You may tell every figure I have with my ribs. My conscience will not allow me to run from this Jew, my master. But the fiend is at mine elbow, saying to me, Garbo, Lancelot Garbo, take the start, run away. My conscience says, no! Take heed, honest Lancelot! Do not run! Scorn running with thy heels! My honest friend Lancelot!
Honest!
Oh! Hey, being an honest man's son, or rather, an honest woman's son. For indeed, my father did something smack. Something, grow to. He had a kind of taste. My conscience says, Lancelot, budge not. Budge. Budge, says the fiend. Budge not, says my conscience. Budge, says the Jew, my master.
Shylock.
Conscience, say I, you counsel well. Fiend, say I, oh, you counsel well. The fiend gives the more friendly counsel. I will run, fiend, my heels are at your commandment. I will run.
It's not that letter from fair Jessica, huh?
I needs must tell thee all. She hath directed how I shall take her from her father's house. The gold and jewels she is furnished with, the page's suit she hath in readiness. Come, go with me. Peruse this as thou goest. Fair Jessica shall be my torch-bearer.
Den kleinen Roma!
Here dwells my father, Jew. Oh, who's within?
Who are you? Tell me for more certainty, albeit I'll swear that I do know your tongue.
Lorenzo, and thy love.
Lorenzo certain, and my love indeed, for who love I so much? And now who knows but you, Lorenzo, whether I am yours?
Heaven and thy thoughts are witness that thou art.
Here, catch this casket. It is worth the pains.
Descend, for you must be my torch-bearer.
What? Must I hold a candle to my shames?
Oh, come at once.
I will make fast the doors, and gild myself with some more ducats, and be with you straight.
Now by my hood, a Gentile and no Jew.
If e'er the Jew her father come to heaven, it shall be for his gentle daughter's sake, and never dare misfortune cross her foot.
Beshrew me, but I love her heartily.
What? Art thou come? On, gentlemen, away! Our masking mates by this time for us stay. Come and kleine Rumba tanzen, der Rumba ist
Who's there?
Signor Antonio!
Gratiano, where are all the rest? 'Tis 12 o'clock, our friends all stay for you. No mask tonight. The wind is come about. Bassanio presently will go aboard.
Oh,
See 20 out to seek for you.
I'm glad on it. I desire no more delight than to be under sail and gone tonight.
Now, make your choice.
How will I know if I do choose the right?
The one of them contains my picture, Prince. If you choose that, then I am yours withal.
Some god direct my judgment. Let me see. What says this leaden casket? Who chooseth me must give and hazard all he hath. Must give. For what? For lead? Hazard for lead. This casket threatens. Men that hazard all do it in hope of fair advantages. A golden mind stoops not for shows of dross. I'll then nor give nor hazard aught for lead. What says this silver with her virgin hue? Who chooseth me shall get as much as he deserves. As much as he deserves. Pause there, Morocco. As much as I deserve. Why, that's the lady. I do in birth deserve her, and in fortunes, in graces and in qualities of breeding. But more than these, in love I do deserve. What if I strayed no further, but chose here? Let's see once more this saying, graved in gold. Who chooseth me shall gain what many men desire. Why, that's the lady. All the world desires her. From the four corners of the earth they come to kiss this shrine, this mortal breathing saint. One of these three contains her heavenly picture. It's like lead contains her. 'Twere damnation to think so base a thought. Or shall I think in silver she's immured, being 10 times undervalued to try gold? Oh, sinful thought! Never so rich a gem was set in worse than gold. Deliver me the key. Here do I choose, thrive I as I may.
There, take it, Prince. And if my form lie there, then I am yours.
Oh, hell. What have we here? A carrion death, within whose empty eye there is a written scroll. I'll read the writing. All that glisters is not gold. Often have you heard that told. Ah! Many a man his life have sold, but my outside to behold. Fare you well. Your suit is cold. Cold indeed, and labour lost. Then farewell heat, and welcome frost. Portia,
Adieu. I have too great a heart to take a tedious leave. Thus losers part! Why, man, I saw Bassanio under sail. With him is Gratiano gone along, and in their ship I'm sure Lorenzo is not.
The villain Jew, with outcries, raised the Duke.
But he came too late. The ship was under sail. But there the Duke was given to understand that in a gondola were seen together Lorenzo and his amorous Jessica.
I never heard a passion so confused, so strange, outrageous, and so variable as the dog Jew did utter. In the streets. My daughter, oh my ducats, oh my daughter, fled with a Christian, my Christian ducats, and jewels, 2 stones, 2 rich and precious stones.
Why, man, all the boys in Venice follow him, crying,
his stones, his daughter, and his ducats. Let good Antonio look he keep his day, or he shall pay for this.
Marry, well remembered. I saw Bassanio and Antonio part. Bassanio told him he would make some speed of his return. He answered, "Do not so slobber not business for my sake, Bassanio, and for the Jew's bond which he hath of me. Let it not enter in your mind of love. Be merry." And even there, his eye being big with tears, he turns his face from him, puts his hand behind him, and with affection wondrous sensible, he wrung Bassanio's hand. And so they parted.
I think he only loves the world for him. I pray you, let us go and find him out, and quicken his embraced heaviness. With some delight or other.
Do we, sir?
Quick, quick, I pray thee! Draw the curtain straight. The Prince of Aragon hath ta'en his oath and comes to his election presently.
Behold, there stand the caskets, noble prince. If you choose that wherein I am contained, straight shall our nuptial rites be solemnized. But if you fail, without more speech, my lord, you must be gone from hence immediately.
I am enjoined by oath to observe 3 things. First, never to unfold to anyone which casket 'twas I chose. Next, if I fail of the right casket, notice this, never in my life
to woo a maid in way of marriage. Lastly, if I do fail in fortune of my choice, immediately to leave you and be gone.
To these injunctions everyone doth swear that comes to hazard for my worthless self.
And so have I addressed me. Fortune now to my heart's hope. Gold, silver, and base lead. Who chooseth me must give and hazard all he hath. You shall look fairer ere I give or hazard. No. What says the golden chest? Ha. Let me see. Who
chooseth
who chooseth me shall gain what many men desire. What many men desire. That many may be meant by the fool multitude that chouse by show, not learning more than the fond eye doth teach, which prize not to the interior, but like the martlet, builds in the weather on the outward wall, even in the force and road of casualty. I will not chouse what many men desire, because I will not chump with common spirits and rank me with the barbarous multitudes, no. Why then to thee, thou silver treasure house, tell me once more what title thou dost bear. Who chooseth me, is that it? Shall get as much as he deserve. And this is well said too. Let none presume to wear an undeserved dignity. All that estates, degrees, and offices were not derived corruptly, and at clear honour were purchased by the merit of the wearer. How much low peasantry would then be gleaned from the true seed of honour? But to my choice. Who chooseth me shall get as much as he deserve. I will assume desert. Give me key for this. And instantly unlock my fortunes here.
Too long a pause for that which you find there.
What's here? It's the portrait of a blinking idiot. Presenting me a schedule, I will read it. Now, how much unlike art thou to Portia? How much unlike my hopes and my deservings, who chouseth me will get as much as he deserve. Is that my prize? Huh? Are my deserts no better?
To offend and judge are distinct offices and of opposite natures.
Ah, what's here? take what wife you will to bade, I will ever be your head. So begone, you are spade. Ah, still more fool I shall appear by the time I linger here. With one fool's head I came to woo, but I go away with two. Sweet, adieu. I'll keep my oath, patiently to bear my wrath.
Thus hath the candle singed the mouth.
Come, draw the curtains.
Madam, there is alighted at your gate a young Venetian, one who comes before to signify the approaching of his lord, from whom he bringeth sensible regreets and gifts of rich value. Yet I have not seen so likely an ambassador of love. Oh. A day in April never came so sweet to show how costly summer was at hand as this forbearer comes before his lord.
No more, I pray thee, I'm half afeard thou wilt say anon. He is some kin to thee. Thou spent a tidy wit in praising him. Come, Nerissa, for I long to see quick Cupid's post that comes so mannerly.
Now, what news on the Rialto?
It yet lives there unchecked, that Antonio hath a ship of rich lading wracked upon the narrow seas. The Goodwins, I think they call the place. A very dangerous, flat, and fatal, if my gossip report be an honest woman of her worth.
I would she were as lying a gossip in that as ever napped ginger. It is true. He hath lost a ship.
Oh. Would that might prove the end of his losses.
Let me say amen betimes, lest the devil cross my prayer. For here he comes, in the likeness of a Jew. How now, Shylock? What news among the merchants?
You knew. None so well. None so well as you of my daughter's flight.
That's certain. I, for my part, knew the tailor that made the wings she flew withal.
And Shylock, for his own part, knew the bird was Flidge. And then it is the complexion of them all to leave the dam.
She is damned for it. My own flesh and blood to rebel.
Out upon it, old carrion. Rebels it at these years?
I say my daughter is my flesh and my blood.
There is more difference between thy flesh and hers than between jet and ivory. More between thy blood than between red wine and Rhenish. But tell us, do you hear whether Antonio hath had any loss at sea or no?
There I have another bad match! A bankrupt! A prodigal who dares scarce show his head on the Rialto. A beggar who's used to come so smug upon the mart. Let him look to his bond.
Why, I'm sure if he forfeit, thou wilt not take his flesh. What's that good for?
To bait fish withal. If it will feed nothing else, it will feed my revenge. He hath disgraced me and hindered me 500,000. Laughed at my losses, mocked at my gains, scorned my nation, thwarted my bargains, cooled my friends, heated mine enemies. And what's his reason? I am a Jew. Hath not a Jew eyes? Hath not a Jew hands, organs, dimensions, senses, affections, passions? fed with the same food, hurt with the same weapons, subject to the same diseases, healed by the same means, warmed and cooled by the same winter and summer as a Christian is. If you prick us, do we not bleed? If you tickle us, do we not laugh? If you poison us, do we not die? And if you wrong us, shall we not revenge? If we are like you and all the rest, we shall resemble you in that. If a Jew wrong a Christian, what is his humility? Revenge! If a Christian wrong a Jew, what should his sufferance be by Christian example? Why? The villainy you teach me, I will execute, and it shall go hard. But I will better the instruction.
Here comes another of the tribe. A third cannot be matched unless the devil himself turn Jew!
Why? Oh no, Tubal. What news from Genoa? Hast thou found my daughter?
I often came where I did hear of her, but I cannot find her.
Oh, there. There. A diamond gone. Cost me 2,000 ducats in Frankfurt. The curse never fell upon our nation till now. I never felt it till now. 2,000 ducats in that. And other precious jewels. I would my daughter were dead at my foot, and the jewels in her ear which were hers at my foot, and the ducats in her coffin. What? No news of them. Why? So, and I know not what's spent in the search. Why? Thou loss upon loss. The thief gone with so much, and so much to find the thief. And no satisfaction, no revenge. No luck stirring, but what lights on my shoulders? No sighs but on my breathing, no tears but on my shedding.
Yes, other men have ill luck too. Antonio, as I heard in Genoa.
What ill luck? Ill luck?
Hath an Argus he cast away coming from Tripolis.
I thank God. I think, is it true? Is it true?
I spoke with some of the sailors that escaped the wreck.
I thank thee, good Tubal. I thank thee. That's good news.
One of them showed me a ring he had of your daughter for a monkey.
Out upon her. Oh, thou torturest me, Tubal. It was my turquoise. I had it of Leia when I was a bachelor. I would not have given it for a wilderness of monkeys.
But Antonio is certainly undone.
It's true. That is very true. Go, Tubal. Fee me an officer. Bespeak him a fortnight before, for I will have the heart of him if you forfeit. Now go, Tubal, meet me at our synagogue. If I can catch him once upon the hip, cursed be my tribe if I forgive him.
I pray you tarry. Pause a day or two before you hazard, for in choosing wrong, I lose your company. Therefore forbear a while. There's something tells me that it is not love. I would not lose you. And you know yourself, hate counsels not in such a quality. But lest you should not understand me well, and yet a maiden hath no tongue but thought, I would detain you here some month or two before you venture for me. I could teach you how to choose right. But then I am forsworn. So will I never be. So may you miss me. But if you do, you'll make me wish a sin that I had been forsworn. Beshrew your eyes. They've all looked me and divided me. One half of me is yours. The other half, yours. Oh, these naughty times put bars between the owners and their rights. And so though yours, not yours, prove it so, let fortune go to hell for it, not I.
Let me choose. For as I am, I live upon the rack.
Away then. I am locked in one of them. If you do love me, you will find me out. Nerissa and the rest stand all aloof. Let music sound while he doth make his choice. Then if he lose, he makes a swan-like end, fading in music. He may win. And what is music then? Then music is, as are those dulcet sounds at break of day that creep into the dreaming bridegroom's ear and summon him to marriage. Go, Hercules! Live thou, I live. With much, much more dismay I view the fight than thou that makes the fray.
Tell me where is fancy bred, in the heart or in the head? How we go to nourished. Reply, reply, ah, reply, reply.
so may the outward shows be least themselves. The world is still deceived with ornament in law. What plea so tainted and corrupt, but being seasoned with a gracious voice, obscures the show of evil? In religion, what damned error, but some sober brow will bless it and approve it with a text, hiding the grossness with fair ornament. Look on beauty, and you shall see 'tis purchased by the weight. So are those crisped, snaky, golden locks which make such wanton gambols with the wind upon supposed fairness, often known to be the dowry of a second head, the skull that bred them in the sepulchre. Thus, ornament is but the guiled shore to a most dangerous sea, and in a word, the seeming truth which cunning times put on to entrap the wisest. Therefore then, thou gaudy gold, hard food for Midas, I will none of thee, nor none of thee, thou pale and common drudge between man and man. But thou meagre lead, which rather threatens than does promise aught, thy paleness moves me more than eloquence. And here choose I, joy be the consequence.
How will the other passions fleet to her? As doubtful thoughts and rash embrace despair. Oh, love! Be moderate. Allay thy ecstasy. I feel too much your blessing. Make it less for fear I surfeit.
What find I here? Fair Portia's counterfeit. What demigod hath come so near creation? But look how far the substance of my praise doth wrong this shadow in underprizing it. Here's the scroll, the continent and summary of my fortune. You that choose not by the view, chance as fair and choose as true. Turn you where your lady is, and claim her with a loving kiss. A gentle scroll. Fair lady, by your leave, I come by note to give and to receive, like one of two contending in a prize that thinks he hath done well in people's eyes, hearing applause and universal shout, giddy in spirit, still gazing in a doubt whether those peals of praise be his or no. So, thrice fair lady, stand I, even so, as doubtful whether what I see be true until confirmed, signed, ratified by you.
You see me, Lord Bassanio, where I stand, such as I am. Though for myself alone I would not be ambitious in my wish to wish myself much better, yet for you I would be trebled 20 times myself. That only to stand high in your account, I might in virtues, beauties, livings, friends, exceed account. But the full sum of me is sum of something which to term in gross is an unlessoned girl, unschooled, unpracticed. Happy in this, she is not yet so old, but she may learn. Happier than this, she is not bred so dull, but she can learn. Happiest of all is that her gentle spirit commits itself to yours to be directed, as from her lord, her governor, her king. But now I was the lord of this fair mansion, Master, or my servants, queen, or myself, and even now, but now, this house, these servants, and this same myself are yours, my lord. I give them with this ring, which, when you part from, lose, or give away, let it presage the ruin of your love, and be my vantage to exclaim on you.
Madam, you have bereft me of all words. Only my blood speaks to you in my veins. When this ring parts from this finger, then parts life from hence. Oh, then be bold to say, Bassanio's dead.
Oh, my lord and lady, it is now our time, that have stood by and seen our wishes prosper, to cry good joy! Good joy!
My lord Bassanio, and my gentle lady, I wish you all the joy that you can wish, for I'm sure you can wish none from me. And when your honours mean to solemnize the bargain of your faith, I do beseech you, even at that time, I may be married too.
With all my heart, so that I can get a wife.
I thank your lordship, you have got me one. My eyes, my lord, can look as swift as yours. You saw the mistress, I beheld the maid. You loved, I loved. For intimacy no more pertains to me, my lord, than you. Your fortune stood upon the caskets there, and so did mine too, as the matter falls. For wooing here until I sweat again, I got a promise of this fair one here to have her love, provided your fortune achieved her mistress.
Is this true, Nerissa?
Madam, it is. So you stand pleased with all. Oh,
oh. And you, Gratiano, mean good faith?
Yes, faith, my lord.
Our feast shall be much honoured in your marriage.
We'll play them the first boy for 1,000 ducats.
What? And stake down?
No, we shall now win at that sport and stake down. Here comes Sir Lorenzo and his infidel. What of my old Venetian friend Salerio?
Lorenzo! And Salerio, welcome hither.
My purpose was not to have seen you here. But meeting with Salerio, by the way, he did entreat me, past all saying nay, to come with him along.
I did, my lord, and I have reason for it. Signor Antonio commends him to you.
Well, I pray you tell me how my good friend doth.
His letter there will show you his estate.
Hey,
Nerissa, cheer yon stranger, bid her welcome. Your hand, Saleria. What's the news from Venice? We are the Jasons. We have won the fleece.
There are some shrewd contents in yon same paper that steals the colour from Bassanio's cheek. Some dear friend dead.
Oh, sweet Portia. Here are a few of the unpleasantest words that ever blotted paper. Gentle lady, when I did first impart my love to you, I freely told you all the wealth I had ran in my veins. I was a gentleman, and then I told you true. And yet, dear lady, rating myself at nothing, you shall see how much I was a braggart. When I told you my state was nothing, I should then have told you that I was worse than nothing. For indeed, I have engaged myself to a dear friend, engaged my friend to his mere enemy. To feed my means. Here is a letter, lady, the paper as the body of my friend, and every word in it a gaping wound issuing lifeblood. But is it true, Saleria, have all his ventures failed? Not one hit? From Tripolis, from Mexico and England, from Lisbon, Barbary and India? And not one vessel escaped the dreadful touch of merchant-marring rocks?
Not one, my lord. Besides, it should appear that if he had the present money to discharge the Jew, he would not take it. He plies the Duke at morning and at night, and doth impeach the freedom of the state if they deny him justice.
When I was with him, I so heard him swear. And thus, I know, my lord, if law, authority, and power deny not, it will go hard with poor Antonio.
Is it your dear friend that is thus in trouble?
The dearest friend to me, the kindest man, the best conditioned and unwearied spirit in doing courtesies.
What sum owes he, the Jew?
For me, 3,000 ducats.
What? No more? Pay him 6,000 and deface the bond. Double 6,000. And then treble that before a friend of this description shall lose a hair through Bassanio's fault. First, go with me to church and call me wife. Then away to Venice to your friend. When it is paid, bring your true friend along. My maid Nerissa and myself, meantime, will live as maids and widows. But come away, for you shall hence upon your wedding day. Give your good friends welcome. Show a merry cheer. Since you are dear bought, I will love you, dear.
Jailer, look to him. Tell me not of mercy. This is the fool that lent out money gratis. Jailer, look to him.
Hear me yet, good Shylock.
I'll have my bond. Speak not against my bond. I have sworn an oath that I will have my bond.
Thou call'st me dog before thou hadst the cause. But since I am a dog, beware my fangs, I pray thee. Hear me speak.
I'll have my bond. I'll not hear thee speak. I will have my bond and therefore speak no more.
I'll not be made a soft and dull-eyed fool, to shake the head, relent, and sigh, and yield to Christian intercessors.
I will have my bond.
It is the most impenetrable cur that ever kept with men.
I'll follow him no more with bootless prayers. He seeks my life.
Therefore go. These griefs and losses hath so abated me that I shall hardly spare a pound of flesh tomorrow to my bloody creditor. Well, jailer, on. Pray God Bassanio come to see me pay his debt, and then I care not.
Lorenzo, I commit into your hands the husbandry and manage of my house until my lord's return. For mine own part, I have toward heaven breathed a secret vow to live in prayer and contemplation, only attended by Nerissa here, until her husband and my lord's return. There is a monastery 2 miles off. There we will abide.
Madam,
I do desire you not to deny me this imposition, the which my love and some necessity now lays upon you.
Madam, with all my heart, I shall obey you in all fair commands.
So fare you well. Till we shall meet again.
Fair thoughts and happy hours attend on you.
I wish your ladyship all heart's content.
I thank you for your wish. And am well pleased to wish it back on you. Fare you well, Jessica. Now about this hour, take this same letter, and use thou all the endeavour of a man in speed to Padua. See thou render this into my cousin's hand, Dr. Valario. Look thou what notes and garments he doth give thee, bring them with imagined speed unto the traject, to the common ferry which trades to Venice.
Madam.
Waste no time in words, but get thee gone. I shall be there before thee.
Madam, I go, with all convenient speed.
Come on, Nerissa, for I have work in hand that you yet know not of. We'll see our husbands before they think of us.
Shall they see us?
They shall, Nerissa, but in such a habit that they shall think we are accomplished with what we lack. I'll hold thee any wager when we are both accoutred like young men. I'll prove the prettier fellow of the two.
Why? Shall we turn to men?
I'll tell thee all my whole device when I'm in my coach, which stays for us at the park gate.
Yes, truly, for look you, the sins of the father are to be laid upon the children. Therefore, I promise you, I fear for you. I was always playing with you, and so now I speak my agitation of the matter. Therefore, be of good cheer. For truly, I think you are damned. There is but one hope in it that can do you any good.
And what hope is that, I pray thee?
Marry. You may partly hope. Your father got you not.
That were a kind of bastard hope indeed. So the sins of my mother should be visited upon me.
Truly then, I fear you are damned both by father and mother.
I shall be saved by my husband. He hath made me a Christian.
Truly, the more to blame he. We were Christians enough before. This making of Christians will raise the price of hogs.
I shall tell my husband, Lancelot, what you say. Here he comes.
I shall grow jealous of you shortly, Lancelot, if you thus get my wife into corners.
Nay, you need not fear us, Lorenzo. Lancelot and I are out. He tells me flatly there's no mercy for me in heaven because I am a Jew's daughter.
Go in, Sirrah. Bid them prepare for dinner.
cheerst thou, Jessica?
What, is Antonio here?
Ready, so please your grace.
I am sorry for thee. Thou art come to answer a stony adversary, an inhuman wretch, incapable of pity, void, and empty from any dram of mercy.
I have heard your grace hath ta'en great pains to qualify his rigorous course. I do oppose my patience to his fury, and am armed to suffer with a quietness of spirit the very tyranny and rage of his.
Go you, and call the Jew into the court.
He's ready at the door. He comes, my lord.
Make room, and let him stand before our face. Shylock. The world thinks, and I think so too, that thou but leadest this fashion of thy malice to the last hour of act. And then 'tis thought thou'lt show thy mercy and remorse more strange than is thy strange apparent cruelty. And where thou now exacts the penalty, which is a pound of this poor merchant's flesh, thou wilt not only loose the forfeiture, but touched with human gentleness and love, forgive a moiety of the principal, glancing an eye of pity on his losses that have of late so huddled on his back in now to press a royal merchant down. And pluck commiseration of his state from brassy bosoms and rough hearts of flint, from stubborn Turks, and Tartars never trained to offices of tender courtesy. We all expect a gentle answer. Jew?
I have possessed your grace of what I purpose, and by our holy Sabbath have I sworn to have the due and forfeit of my bond. If you deny it, let the danger light upon your charter and your city's freedom. You'll ask me why I rather choose to have a weight of carrion flesh than to receive 3,000 ducats. I'll not answer that, but say it is my humor. Is it answered? What if my house be troubled with a rat, and I be pleased to give 10,000 ducats to have it baned? Are you answered yet? Some men there are love not a gaping pig, some that are mad when they behold a cat, and others when the bagpipe sings in the nose, cannot contain their urine. For affection, master of passion, sways it to the mood of what it likes or loathes. Now, for your answer, as there is no firm reason to be rendered why he cannot abide a gaping pig, why he a harmless necessary cat, why he a woolen bagpipe, but of force must yield to such inevitable shame as to offend himself, being offended, so can I give no reason, nor I will not. More than a lodged hate and a certain loathing, bear Antonio, that I followed us a losing suit against him,
Are you answered?
This is no answer, thou unfeeling man, to excuse the current of thy cruelty.
I'm not bound to please thee with my answer.
Well, do all men kill the things they do not love?
It's any man the thing he would not kill.
Well, every offence is not a hate at first.
What? Wouldst thou have a serpent sting thee twice?
I pray you think your question with the Jew. You may as well go stand upon the beach and bid the main flood bait his usual high. You may as well do anything most hard as seek to soften that, than which what's harder? His Jewish heart. Therefore I do beseech you, with all brief and plain conveniency, let me have judgment, and the Jew his will.
Fuck it. For thy 3,000 ducats, here is 6.
If every ducat in 6,000 ducats were in 6 parts, and every part a ducat,
I would not draw them.
I would have my bond.
How shalt thou hope for mercy, rendering none?
What judgment shall I dread, doing no wrong? You have among you many a purchased slave, which like your asses and your dogs and mules, you use in abject and in slavish parts, because you bought them. Shall I say to you, let them be free? You will answer, the slaves are ours. So do I answer you. The pound of flesh which I demand of him is dearly bought. It is mine, and I will have it. If you deny me, fie upon your law. There is no force in the decrees of Venice. I stand for judgment. Answer, shall I have it?
Upon my power, I may dismiss this court, unless Bellario, a learned doctor whom I have sent for to determine this, come here today.
My lord, here stays without a messenger with letters from the doctor, a new come from Padua.
Bring us the letters. Call the messenger.
Good cheer, Antonio. What man courage yet?
I am attainted whether of the flock meetest for death. The weakest kind of fruit drops earliest to the ground. And so let me. You cannot better be employed, Bassanio, than to live still and write mine epitaph.
Came you from Padua, from Bellario?
From both, my lord. Bellario greets you, Grace.
Why dost thou whet thy knife so earnestly?
To cut the forfeiture from that bankrupt there.
Not on thy soul, but on thy soul, harsh Jew. Thou makest thy knife keen. Can no prayers pierce thee?
No, none that thou hast wit enough to make.
Be thou damned and execrable dog. And for thy life let justice be accused. That almost makes me waver in my faith. To hold opinion with Pythagoras that souls of animals infuse themselves into the trunks of men. For thy desires are wolvish, bloody, starved, and ravenous!
Till thou canst rail the seal from off my bond, thou but offence thy lungs to speak so loud. Repair thy wit, good youth, or it will fall to cureless ruin. I stand here for law.
This letter from Bellario doth commend a young and learned doctor to our court. Where is he?
He attendeth here hard by to know your answer, whether you'll admit him.
With all my heart. Go give him courteous conduct to this place. Meantime, the court shall hear Bellario's letter. Your grace shall understand that at the receipt of your letter I am very sick. But in the instant that your messenger came, in loving visitation was with me a young doctor of Rome. His name is Balthazar. I acquainted him with the cause in controversy between the Jew and Antonio the merchant.
We turned o'er many books together. He is furnished with my opinion, which, bettered with his own learning, the greatness whereof I cannot enough commend, comes with him at my importunity to fill up your grace's request in my stead. You hear the learned Bellario what he writes? And here, I take it, is the doctor come. Give me your hand. Came you from old Bellario?
I did, my lord.
You are welcome. Take your place. Are you acquainted with the difference that holds this present question in the court?
I'm informed truly of the cause. Which is the merchant here, and which the Jew?
Antonio and old Shylock, both stand forth.
Is your name Shylock?
Shylock is my name.
Of a strange nature is the suit you follow. Yet, in such rule, that the Venetian law cannot impugn you as you do proceed. You stand within his danger, do you not?
Aye. So he says.
Do you confess the bond?
I do.
Then must the Jew be merciful.
On what compulsion must I? Tell me that.
Quality of mercy is not strained. It droppeth, as the gentle rain from heaven upon the place beneath. It is twice blessed. It blesseth him that gives and him that takes. 'Tis mightiest in the mightiest. It becomes the throned monarch better than his crown. His sceptre shows the force of temporal power, the attribute to awe and majesty, wherein doth sit the dread and fear of kings, but mercy is above this sceptred sway. It is enthroned in the hearts of kings. It is an attribute to God himself, and earthly power doth then show likest gods, when mercy seasons justice. Therefore, Jew, though justice be thy plea, consider this, that in the course of justice, none of us should see salvation. We do pray for mercy, and that same prayer doth teach us all to render the deeds of mercy. I have spoke thus much to mitigate the justice of thy plea, which, if thou follow, this strict court of Venice must needs give sentence against the merchant there.
My deeds upon my head. I crave the law, the penalty and forfeit of my bond.
Is he not able to discharge the money?
Do I tender it for him in the court? Here, thrice the sum. If that will not suffice, I will be bound to pay 10 times more on forfeit of my hands, my head, my heart. If that will not suffice, it must appear that malice bears down truth.
No, I beseech you, press one of the law to your authority to do a great right, do a little wrong, and curb this cruel devil of his will!
It must not be! There is no power in Venice can alter a decree established. It will be recorded for a precedent! And many an error by the same example will rush into the state. It cannot be!
Daniel, come to judgment. Yea, Daniel! Oh, wise young judge, how I do honor thee.
I pray you, let me look upon the bond.
Oh, here it is, most reverend doctor. Here it is.
Shylock, there's thrice thy money offered thee.
An oath. An oath. I have an oath in heaven. Shall I lay perjury upon my soul? No. Not for Venice.
Why, this bond is forfeit! And lawfully, by this, the Jew may claim a pound of flesh, to be by him cut off nearest the merchant's heart. Be merciful. Take thrice thy money. Bid me tear the bond.
When it is paid, according to the tenor, it doth appear you are a worthy judge. You know the law. Your exposition hath been most sound. I charge you by the law, whereof you are a well-deserving pillar, proceed to judgment. By my soul, I swear there is no power in the tongue of man to alter me. I stay here on my bond.
Most heartily. And do beseech the court to give the judgment.
Why then, thus it is. You must prepare your bosom for his knife.
Oh, noble judge! Excellent young man!
For the intent and purpose of the law hath full relation to the penalty which here appeareth due upon the bond.
'Tis very true, a wise and upright judge. How much more elder art thou than thy looks?
Therefore lay bare your bosom.
Aye, his breast, so says the bond, doth it not, noble judge? Nearest his heart, those are the very words.
It is so. Are there balance here to weigh the flesh?
I have them ready.
Advise some surgeon, Shylock, on your charge, to stop his wounds lest he do bleed to death.
Is it so nominated in the bond?
It's not so expressed, but what of that? Too good you do so much for charity.
I cannot find it. It is not in the bond.
You merchant, have you anything to say?
But little. I am armed and well prepared. Give me your hand, Bassanio. Very well. Grieve not that I'm fallen to this for you. Commend me to your honourable wife. Tell her the process of Antonio's end. Say how I loved you. Speak me fair in death, and when the tale is told, bid her be judge whether Bassanio had not once and now. Repent but you that you shall lose your friend, and he repents not that he pays your debt. For if the Jew do cut but deep enough, I'll pay it instantly, with all my heart.
Antonio. I am married to a wife which is as dear to me as life itself. But life itself, my wife, and all the world are not with me esteemed above thy life. I would lose all. I sacrifice them all here to this devil to deliver you.
Your wife would give you little thanks for that if you abide to hear you make the offer.
I have a wife who I protest I love. I would she were in heaven so she could entreat some power to change this cursed Jew.
'Tis well you offer it behind her back.
These be the Christian husbands. I have a daughter. Would any of the stock of Barabbas had been her husband? Or any Christian? We trifle time, I pray thee, pursue sentence.
A pound of that same merchant's flesh is thine.
The court awards it, and the law doth give it.
Most learned judge.
And you must cut this flesh from off his breast.
The law allows it, and the court awards it.
Most rightful judge. The sentence. Come, prepare.
Our Father, which is in heaven, forgive them trespasses against us. Deliver us from evil.
Tarry a little! There is something else. This bond doth give thee here. No jot of blood.
The words expressly are a pound of flesh.
Take then thy bond. Take thou thy pound of flesh, but in the cutting it, if thou dost shed one drop of Christian blood, thy lands and goods are, by the laws of Venice, confiscate unto the state of Venice.
Oh, upright judge, marked you, O learned judge. Is that the law?
Thyself shall see thee act, or as thou urgest, justice. Be assured, thou shalt have justice more than thou desirest.
O learned judge, marked you, a learned judge. Oh. Why then I take this offer? Pay the bond price and let the Christian go.
Here is the money.
Soft.
Yeah.
The Jew shall have all justice.
No,
Soft, no haste. He shall have nothing but the penalty.
A second Daniel. A Daniel Jew.
Why does the Jew pause? Take thy forfeiture.
Give me my principle and let me go.
I have it ready for thee. Here it is.
He hath refused it in the open court.
No,
He shall have merely justice and his bond.
A second Daniel still, sire. Daniel Jew. I thank thee for teaching me that word. Shall I not have barely my principle?
You shall have nothing but the forfeiture, to be so taken at thy peril, Jew.
Why then the devil give him good of it? I'll stay no longer questioning.
Tarry, Jew! The law hath yet another hold on you. It is enacted in the laws of Venice. If it be proved against an alien,
oh no,
that by direct or indirect attempts he seek the life of any citizen, the party against the which he doth contrive shall seize one half his goods, the other half comes to the privy coffer of the state, and the offender's life lies in the mercy of the Duke only, against all other voice. In which predicament I say thou standst. Down therefore, and beg mercy of the Duke.
Beg thou mayst have leave to hang thyself!
That thou shalt see the difference of our spirit, I pardon thee thy life before thou ask it. For half thy wealth, it is Antonio's. The other half comes to the general state, which humbleness may drive unto a fine.
Aye, for the state, not for Antonio.
Nay, take my life and all, pardon not that. You take my house when you do take the prop that doth sustain my house. You would take my life when you do take the means whereby I live.
What mercy can you render him, Antonio?
Halter gratis, nothing else, for God's sake!
So please, my lord, the Duke and all the court, to quit the fine for one half of his goods. I am content. So he let me have the other half in use to render it upon his death unto the gentleman that lately stole his daughter. Two things provided more. that for this favour he presently become a Christian. The other that he do record a gift here in the court of all he dies possessed unto his son Lorenzo and his daughter.
He shall do this, or else I do recant the pardon that I late pronounced here.
Art thou contented, Jew? What dost thou say?
I am content.
Clerk, draw deed of gift.
I pray thee, give me leave to go from hence. I am not well. Send the deed after me. I will sign it.
Get thee gone. But do it.
In christening, thou shalt have 2 godfathers, and I being judge, thou shouldst have had 10 more to bring thee to the gallows, not to the font.
Sir, I entreat you home with me to dinner.
I humbly do desire your grace of pardon. I must tonight towards Padua. It is meet I presently set forth.
I am sorry that your leisure serves you not. Antonio, gratify this gentleman, for in my mind you are much bound to him.
Most worthy gentlemen, I and my friend have by your wisdom been this day acquitted of grievous penalties, and you are of 3,000 ducats due unto the Jew. We freely cope your courteous pains withal.
And stand indebted over and above in love and service to you, evermore.
Is well paid that is well satisfied, and I, delivering you, am satisfied. I pray you, know me when we meet again. I wish you well, so I take my leave.
Yes, sir, of course I must attempt you further. But take some remembrance of us as a tribute, not as a fee. Well, grant me 2 things, I pray you, not to deny me and to pardon me.
You press me far, and therefore I will yield. And for your love, I'll take this ring. Do not draw back your hand, I'll take no more. And you in love shall not deny me this.
Well, this ring, good sir, unless it is a trifle, I will not shame myself to give you this.
I'll take no more but only this. And now methinks I have a mind to it.
There's more depends on this than on the value. The dearest ring in Venice will I give you, and find it out by proclamation. Only for this, I pray you pardon me.
I see, sir, you are liberal in offers. You taught me first to beg, and now you teach me how a beggar should be answered.
Good sir, this ring was given me by my wife, and when she put it on, she made me vow that I should neither sell nor give nor lose it.
That skew serves many men to save their gifts. And if your wife be not a mad woman, and know how well I have deserved this ring, she will not hold out enemy forever for giving it to me. Well, peace be with you.
My Lord Bassanio, let him have the ring. Let his deservings and my love withal be valued against your wife's commandment.
Go, Gratiano, run and overtake him. Give him the ring. And bring him, if thou canst, unto Antonio's house. Away, make haste. Come, you and I will thither presently. And in the morning, early, will we both fly toward Belmont. Come, Antonio.
Inquire the Jew's house out. Give him this deed. Let him sign it. We'll away tonight.
Yes, sir. Oh. My Lord Bassanio, upon more advice, I sent you here this ring, and doth entreat your company at dinner.
It cannot be. His ring. I do accept most gratefully, and so I bid you tell him. I pray you show my youth old Shylock's house.
That will I do.
Sir, I would speak with you. I'll see if I can get my husband's ring, which I did make him swear to keep forever.
Thou mayest, I warrant, and we shall have old swearing that they did give these rings away to men. But we'll outface them, and outswear them too. Away. Make haste. Thou knowest where I will tarry.
Come, good sir. Will you show me to this house? Oh.
The moon shines bright. In such a night as this, when the sweet wind did gently kiss the trees, and they did make no noise. In such a night, Troilus, methinks, mounted the Trojan walls and sighed his soul toward the Grecian tents where Cressid lay that night.
In such a night did Thisbe fearfully o'ertrip the dew, and saw the lion's shadow ere himself, and ran dismayed away.
In such a night stood Dido with a willow in her hand upon the wild sea banks, and waft her love to come again to Carthage.
In such a night Medea gathered the enchanted herbs that did renew old Aeson.
In such a night did Jessica steal from the wealthy Jew, and with an unthrift love did run from Venice as far as Belmont.
In such a night did young Lorenzo swear he loved her well, stealing her soul with many vows of faith, and ne'er a true one.
In such a night did pretty Jessica, like a little shrew, slander her love, and he forgave it her. Who comes so fast in silence of the night?
A friend.
A friend? What friend? Your name, I pray you, friend.
Stefano is my name, and I bring word my mistress will before the break of day be here at Belmont.
Who comes with her?
None, but a holy hermit and her maid. I pray you, is my master yet returned?
He's not, but even now we heard from him. Sweet soul. Let's in, and there expect their coming. And yet, no matter. Why should we go in? Friend Stefano, signify, I pray you, within the house your mistress is at hand. And bring the music forth into the air. How sweet the moonlight sleeps upon this bank. Here will we sit and let the sounds of music creep in our ears. Soft stillness in the night become the touches of sweet harmony. Sit, Jessica. Look how the floor of heaven is thick inlaid with patines of bright gold. There's not the smallest orb which thou beholdst, but in its motion like an angel sings, still choiring to the young-eyed cherubins.
I am never merry when I hear sweet music.
The reason is your spirits are attentive, for do but note a wild and wanton herd, or race of youthful and unhandled colts, fetching mad bounds, bellowing and neighing loud, which is the hot condition of their blood. If they perchance but hear a trumpet sound, or any air of music touch their ears, you shall perceive them make a mutual stand, their savage eyes turned to a modest gaze by the sweet power of music. Mark the music.
That
that light we see is burning in my hall. Far that little candle throws his beams. So shines a good deed in a naughty world.
When the moon shone, we did not see the candle.
So doth the greater glory dim the less. Substitute shines brightly as a king until a king be by, and then his state empties itself, as doth an inland brook into the main of waters. Music, hark.
'Tis your music, madam, of the house.
Nothing is good, I see, without respect. Methinks it sounds much sweeter than by day.
Silence bestows that virtue on it, madam.
The crow doth sing as sweetly as the lark when neither is attended. And I think the nightingale, if she should sing by day when every goose is cackling, would be thought no better a musician than the wren. How many things by seasoned are, to their right praise and true perfection.
That is the voice, or I am much deceived, of Portia.
He knows me as the blind man knows the cuckoo, by the bad voice.
Dear lady, you are welcome home.
We have been praying for our husband's welfare, which speed, we hope, the better for our words. Are they returned?
Madam, they are not yet, but there is come a messenger before to signify their coming.
Go in, Nerissa. Give order to my servants. They take no note at all of our been absent hence. Nor you, Lorenzo. Jessica, nor you.
Madam, your husband is at hand. I hear his trumpet.
Oh.
We are no telltales, madam, fear you not.
We should hold a day with the Antipodes, if you would walk in absence of the sun.
You are welcome home, my lord.
I thank you, madam. Give welcome to my friend. This is the man. This is Antonio, to whom I am so infinitely bound.
You should be much bound to him, for, as I hear, he was much bound for you.
No more than I am well acquitted of.
Sir, you are welcome to our house. It must appear in other ways than words. Therefore, I scant this breathing courtesy.
My younger moon, I swear you do me wrong in faith. I gave it to the judge's clerk. Would he were dealt that had it for my part, since you do take it, love, so much at heart.
A quarrel, ho? Already? What's the matter?
Oh, about a hoop of gold, a paltry ring that she did give me, whose posy was for all the world like cutlass poetry upon a knife. Love me and leave me not.
What talk you of the posy or the value? You swore to me when I did give it to you that you would wear it till your hour of death. Oh, not for me, yet for your vehement oath you should have been reflective and have kept it. Gave it to judge's clerk. No, God's my judge. The clerk will now wear hair on his face that had it.
He will, and if he lived to be a man.
Aye, if a woman lived to be a man.
Now, by this hand, I gave it to a youth, a kind of boy, a little scrubbed boy, no higher than myself, the judge's clerk. A prating boy that begged it as a fee. I could not for my heart deny it him!
You were to blame. I must be plain with you to part so slightly with your wife's first gift. A thing stuck on with oaths upon your finger, and so riveted with faith unto your flesh. I gave my love a ring, and made him swear never to part with it. And here he stands. I dare be sworn for him. He would not leave it nor pluck it from his finger for the wealth that the world masters. Now, in faith, Gratiano, you give your wife too unkind a cause of grief. And 'twere to me, I would be mad at it.
Well, I best to cut my left hand off. I swear I lost the ring defending it.
My Lord Bassanio gave his ring away. Unto the judge that begged it, and indeed deserved it too.
What ring gave you, my lord? Not that, I hope, which you received of me.
If I could add a lie unto a fault, I would deny it. But you see, my finger hath not the ring upon it, it is gone.
Even so void is your false heart of truth. By heaven, I will ne'er come in your bed until I see the ring.
Nor I in yours till I again see mine.
See, Portia, if you did know to whom I gave the ring, if you did know for whom I gave the ring, and would conceive for what I gave the ring, and how unwillingly I left the ring when naught would be accepted but the ring, you would abate the strength of your displeasure.
If you had known the virtue of the ring, or half her worthiness that gave the ring, or your own honour to contain the ring, you would not then have parted with the ring. What man is thus so much unreasonable, if you had pleased to have defended it with any terms of zeal, wanted the modesty to urge the thing held as a ceremony? Nerissa teaches me what to believe. I'll die for it, but some woman had the ring.
No, by my honour, madam, by my soul, no woman had it, but a civil doctor, which did refuse 3,000 ducats of me, and begged the ring, which I did deny him, and suffered him to go displeased away, even he that had held up the very life of my dear friend. What should I say, sweet lady? My honour would not let ingratitude so much besmear it. Pardon me, good lady.
Let not that doctor come near my house. I'll not deny him anything I have. No, not my body, nor my husband's bed. Lie not a night from home. Watch me like Argus. If you do not, if I be let alone, then by mine honour, which is yet mine own, I'll have that doctor for my bedfellow.
And I, his clerk. Therefore, be well advised how you do leave me to mine own protection.
Well, do you so. Let me not take him then, for if I do, I'll mar the young clerk's pen.
I am the unhappy subject of these quarrels.
Sir, grieve not you are welcome notwithstanding.
Portia, forgive me this enforced wrong, and in the hearing of these many friends, I swear to thee, even by thine own fair eyes, pardon this fault, and by my soul I swear, I never more will break an oath with thee.
I once did lend my body for his wealth, which but for him that had your husband's ring had quite miscarried. I dare be bound again, my soul, upon the forfeit, that your lord will never more break faith advisedly.
Yourself shall be his surety. Give him this and bid him keep it better than the other.
Here, Lord Bassanio, swear to keep this ring.
By heaven, 'tis the same I gave the doctor.
I had it off him. Pardon me, Bassanio, for by this ring the doctor lay with me.
And pardon me, my gentle Gratiano, for that same scrubbed boy, the doctor's clerk, in lieu of this last night did lie with me.
Why, this is like the mending of highways in summer, where the ways are fair enough. What, are we cuckolds ere we have deserved it?
Speak not so grossly.
You are all amazed. Here is a letter. Read it at your leisure. It comes from Padua. From Bellario. there you shall find that Portia was the doctor. Nerissa there, her clerk. Lorenzo here shall witness. We set forth as soon as you, and even but now returned. I have not yet entered my house. Antonio, you are welcome. And I have better news in store for you than you expect. Unseal this letter soon. There you shall find that 3 of your argosies are richly come to harbour.
I am dumb.
Were you the doctor, and I knew you not?
Were you the clerk that was to make me cuckold?
Aye, but the clerk that never means to do it, unless he live to be a man.
Sweet doctor, you shall be my bedfellow. When I am absent, then lie with my wife.
Sweet lady, you give me life and living, for here I read for certain that my ships are safely come to Rome.
And now, Lorenzo, my clerk hath some good comforts too for you.
Aye. And I'll give them him without a fee. There do I give to you and Jessica, from Shylock, the rich Jew, a special deed of gift, after he dies, all he dies possessed of.
Fair ladies, you drop manna in the way of starved people.
And yet I am sure you are not satisfied of these events at full. Let us go in and charge us thereupon interrogatories, and we shall answer all things faithfully.
Let it be so. The first interrogatory that my Nerissa shall be sworn on is whether till the next night she had rather stay or go to bed now, being 2 hours today. But were the day come, I should wish it dark till I were couching with the doctor's clerk. Well, while I live, I'll fear no other thing so sore as keeping safe Nerissa's ring.
This night, methinks, is but the daylight sick. It looks a little paler. A day such as the day is when the sun is hid.
כל ימי חייך קבלה סוטו ולוך כל ימי חייך
It is almost morning.
Thank you.